video is a great way to reach your target audience. When you put a video out on YouTube and add a lot of tags, which are the equivalent of keywords, you could have a huge reach. Remember, YouTube is the second largest search engine. So a lot of people are looking for videos to help them better understand the challenges they face personally and professionally. In addition to that, we can take a video and embed it into a blog to make that more interactive and informative and create backlinks. We can also put it on our website. So it's a great way of creating a lot of linkages, which improves your social authority, but also it allows you to put out a lot of keywords that help you with keyword density. So let's see how to do it. In the first prompt, what I asked ChatGPT to do was to develop 5 exciting and engaging ideas for a videos on marketing with ChatGPT, targeting CMOs, marketing managers, and content strategists. I like to tell it what the audience is so it can dial that in to its recommendations. I also like to ask it to give me 5 or 10 different titles to give me not only options, but options that I can develop over time. Remember, if I'm building a topic pillar and a topic cluster around things like marketing with ChatGPT, I want to have multiple things that I can develop into blogs, videos, and even podcasts. And so this is a great way to get information that I can use over time. And I can always go back to this prompt and add the next ones as I go. And if I can develop one, then I can develop the next one, building out the scripts and timings and all that, so that I can do this over and over again with the same prompt, and I can keep all the different ideas together and build them over time. Here are the 5 recommended videos. They're all good. It gives me a nice summary of each one. I'm going to go with number 2, content creation with ChatGPT, to build that out into an actual video script. So the second prompt is I asked it to create a detailed outline of this particular video. And so it's gone through and it's giving me a very detailed outline. You notice it's very big. It goes all the way through to section 7, which is a call to action. And so it's a great outline, except it doesn't know how long the video should be. So I'm going to give it now a length and say, how would you fit this into that length? So I say this video will be 10 minutes long. How much time should I dedicate to each segment? Now, if you notice, it's really compressed. I mean, it doesn't give me much time to do anything. And so what I want to do is trim it down so I don't have so many different subgroups. So I'm going to eliminate use cases and several of these to just make it shorter and to give me more time to develop each segment. So I said, develop a segment elements using just 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. And so now it's given me more time, but even so, I don't have a huge amount of time to really get into the topic. So what I could do is I could change the amount of time I'm going to give to the video. So I said, let's develop it as a 15-minute video and see how it goes. And as you see, it gives me more time, which is good. So I could go back and forth with ChatGPT to figure out how I could best do this and summarize it to where I have enough time to be able to cover the topics well. You could even use ChatGPT to develop a script to introduce the different sections, and then you can just build the content around it. And so I like using the whole idea of the scripting so that I could get started with my video and put out the information that I want and kind of plan it out a little bit better. Again, ChatGPT will do it in the time limits that you've established. Keywords and keyword density are important. So I asked it to give me the 20 keywords that it would recommend for this video. I like it, except it doesn't talk about video. It doesn't talk about podcasting and some other channels. And I know ChatGPT could be used for those. So I would want to adjust this over time to make sure I have all the keywords that I want. Now what I did is I asked it to build me a blog post to using some of the headings that and the formatting we've talked about in other videos, so that I could actually promote this out as I finished up the video, and it's a way of getting the message out to my audience that the video's there. Then what I asked it to do was to turn the blog post into a newsletter that I could email out. One of the things I like to do is when I post new content, I let my audience that have given me their email addresses know about it first, and then I release it, if you will, to the general public. It gives them a little bit more time to consume some new information and use it before I send it out to other people. Next, I asked it to create a Twitter thread. A Twitter thread is a series of tweets that I can put out over time. It allows me to promote my video very effectively and put out different graphics and different messages each time to really reach my target audience. I could use this type of Twitter thread on a lot of different social sites. It's just not for Twitter, but it's called a Twitter thread. Notice at the end it gives me a lot of hashtags that I can use. Then I asked it to give me 5 tweets with hashtags and emojis that I could use to go out to my target audience. Next, I said create a LinkedIn post that I could target to this market. So it's going to be something I can put on LinkedIn or Facebook to tell them about my video. And all I need to do is to insert the link to the video to make that happen. Using ChatGPT to fuel your videos is a great way to go. It gives you the information that you need to script it, to outline it, to make sure you have it in the right time setting, but also to put out a lot of promotional materials to develop awareness in the marketplace that you've done the video. So I recommend you use ChatGPT as a way to really accelerate your video production.